celebrate an ancient holiday, the Festival of Lights. We'll have dreidels and latkes and musical delights. With families and friends gathered round, let's shout out and say out loud, Chanukah is tops! Dreidels turning round and latkes frying golden brown, and gifts for every girl and boy. Chanukah, a holiday, and candles burning every day for 8 straight days of joy. We relate the chronicle of olive oil, the miracle, our wonder never stops. That is how we celebrate it, happily commemorate it. Chanukah is tops. Voices hear them ringing, holy blessings they are singing as they praise the one on high. Spirits they are lifting as the snow is softly drifting down the windy winter sky. Menorahs proudly glowing through the windows they are showing as the spinning dreidel drops. Gimel, you have won the money, now you're feeling sweet as honey. Chanukah is tops. Chanukah is tops.
Oh Chanukah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather round the table, we'll give you a treat. Sivi vont to play with and latkes to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago.
ימי החנוכה, חנוכת מקדשנו, בגילו ושמחה ממלאים את ליבנו. לילה ויום סביבוננו יסוב, סופגניות נאכל בם לרוב. העירו, הדליקו, נרות חנוכה רבים. על הניסים ועל הנפלאות אשר חוללו המכבים. על הניסים ועל הנפלאות אשר חוללו המכבים.
Oh Chanukah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather round the table, we'll give you a treat. Sivi vont to play with and latkes to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. Lots of latkes, lots of latkes, lots of latkes. Let's all eat them up. Lots of latkes, lots of latkes, lots of latkes. Let's all eat them up.
Sivi vont sof sof, 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 sivi vont sof sof.
Maccabees, 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 Maccabees,
Maccabees, Maccabees, all eat them up.
Lots of latkes, lots of latkes, lots of latkes.
Let's all eat them up.
Savvy bunch of latkes, savvy bunch of latkes, savvy bunch of latkes, savvy bunch of eat them up. Savvy bunch of latkes, savvy bunch of latkes, savvy bunch of latkes, savvy bunch of eat them up. Savvy bunch of savvy, savvy bunch of savvy, savvy bunch of savvy, savvy bunch of
Maccabees, Maccabees, Maccabees,
Jory, will you go and get some song sheets, and then anybody that raises your hand, we will have them. Thank you so much. They're out in front.
Chag Sameach, everyone. I think we can do better than that. Chag Sameach. Happy Hanukkah.
Wow, he's excited. Are you excited?
So fantastic to stand up here and look out at all your happy, smiling faces. And so wonderful that we're gathering again for this time-hallowed tradition at Temple Israel, our Hanukkah dinner, which we have not been able to do since 2019. So it's been 3 long years, and it's so good to be back. And let's do a little singing. Number 1 on your song sheet, O Hanukkah, O Hanukkah.
We're still
O
getting
Hanukkah, O Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather round the table, we'll give you a treat. Sevivot to play with and latkes to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night, they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night, they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. Everybody take your volume control, whether it's a button or a dial, and put it up like 4 notches. I want to hear you singing. Everyone, look up there. There's a camera, and that's inviting everyone who can't physically be here tonight to join in on all the Hanukkah fun from home. Everyone say Chag Sameach to everyone at home.
Chag Hanukkah Sameach.
And let's drown them out with our singing. Oh Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather round the table, we'll give you a treat. Sevivot to play with and latkes to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night, they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night, they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. There's a special game we play on Hanukkah. What's the name of that game? Dreidel. Who knows how to say dreidel in Hebrew? Back there. Let's say it out loud. Sevivon.
Good job,
And
guys.
what does a sevivon do? It
Spins.
spins around. How do we say that in Hebrew? Sov. So it's
Sov.
sevivon, sov, sov, sov. It spin, spin, spin. Chanukah, this holiday, hu chag tov, is a very good holiday. Say Chanukah, hu chag tov, hu chag tov,
Who hot toe.
hu chag tov. Try to say that 10 times fast.
And it's number 12 on your song sheet.
Sevivon, sov, 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 Chanukah, hu chag tov, Chanukah, hu chag tov, Sevivon, sov, 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 Chag simcha, hu la'am, nes gadol hayasham, nes gadol hayasham, Chag simcha, hu la'am, Sevivon, sov, sov, so short and thin. And when it is all tired, it drops and then I win. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. Oh, dreidel, 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 oh, dreidel, I shall play. My dreidel's always playful, it loves to dance and spin. A happy game of dreidel, come play, now let's begin. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. Oh, dreidel, 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 oh, dreidel, I shall play. Well, we have some of our youngest students in our school who are our very best teachers. So pre-K through third grade, we're going to invite, those who are here, we're going to invite you to come up onto the bema right now. TK,
Third grade.
to teach us some of what you already know. So come on up. Tell her you turn down. Well, we already talked about the game that we play on Hanukkah. And just like every holiday, we have to have some special food, don't we? What do we eat at Hanukkah, special for Hanukkah? That's right, we have two special foods. We have the latke, and we have the jelly donut, which is a sufganiyah, but you can never just eat one, so you have to know sufganiyot. That's the plural, yes please. And why do we eat these foods at Hanukkah? Because they are fried in oil, which reminds us of the miracle of Hanukkah. Not only the resilience of the Maccabees, who fought armies much greater than them to maintain their freedom and their identity as Jews, but the miracle of the tiny cruse of oil, only enough for 1 day. But how long did it burn? For 8 days. So we have a song about the latke.
Okay, so they're going to lead it because they know it very well, but they do want you to sing along, don't they? Yeah. So we all have to have a frying pan. So our hand is our frying pan. Let's see.
My guitar is super loud.
And we have 5 latkes, little ones. And they're going to be sizzling in the pan. And one by one, they're going to jump out. So you'll watch. This is what it happens, and sing along if you know it. Wait, we're going to turn the guitar down a little bit so you hear more of them. Ready?
5 little latkes sizzling in a pan. One jumps out, said, "Catch me if you can." And he jumped and he ran all around the kitchen floor. And when I turned around, he ran right out the door. There's 4 little latkes.
So you can sing with us now.
4 little latkes
Now they're going to lead you in a very fun song that teaches us the Hebrew alphabet, Aleph, Bet, Vet. And what you have to do is echo what they sing. Okay, so they will be the leaders, and you will echo. Here we go.
Aleph, Bet, Vet.
Aleph, Bet, Vet.
Gimel, Dalet, Hey.
Gimel, Dalet, Hey.
Vav, Zayin, Het, Tet.
Kaf, Zayin, Het, Tet.
Yud, Kaf, Hav.
Yud, Kaf, Kaf.
Lamed, Mem, Nun.
Lamed, Mem, Nun.
Samech, Ayin, Pei, Fei.
Samech, Ayin, Pei, Fei.
Sadi, Kuf, Resh.
Sadi, Kuf, Resh.
Shin, Sin, Taf.
Shin, Sin, Taf.
So I think they're pretty good teachers, huh? What do you think?
You just taught everyone out there the entire Hebrew alphabet,
But do you think
which you already know.
do you think you can do it a little faster?
Do you think they can handle it
Do you
faster?
think they can do it faster?
It's a test.
Okay, we're going to give you a try. Here we go.
Aleph, Bet. Aleph, Bet, Bet.
Aleph, Bet, Bet.
Gimel, Dalet, Hey.
Gimel, Dalet, Hey.
Vav, Zayin, Het, Tet.
Kaf, Zayin, Het, Tet.
Yud, Kaf, Hav.
Yud, Kaf, Kaf.
Lamed, Mem, Nun.
Lamed, Mem, Nun.
Samech, Ayin, Pei, Fei.
Samech, Ayin, Pei, Fei.
Sadi, Kuf, Resh.
Sadi, Kuf, Resh.
Shin, Sin, Taf.
Shin, Sin, Taf. Oh, our youngest students are absolutely the very best teachers. And some of them have been around for a couple of years already. Some are just getting started. But we have something that we like to do to honor all our youngest students as they begin the journey, the path of their Jewish education, which begins here and goes all the way through the end of high school. But we have this special ceremony that we call Kabbalat Torah, which means the accepting. No, Chanukah Torah. That's Kabbalat Torah is at the end when we finish. Chanukah Torah. Does that word Chanukah sound familiar? It sounds a lot like Chanukah, right? Chanukah, Chanukah. What does Chanukah mean? Does it mean, oh, I have a tummy ache from eating too many latkes? What does Chanukah mean? It means dedication. Because what did those Maccabees do? They didn't just light the Hanukkah menorah. What were they doing? Why did they do that? They were rededicating the ancient temple that had been not destroyed, but messed up, defiled by the Greeks. They cleansed it, and they lit the lamp, and they rededicated the temple to God. Chanukah means dedication. So Chanukah Torah means dedication to Torah. And that's what we do. That's what we learn here at Temple. So all the parents of these students who are on the bima, please come on up. And teachers Corinne Ponder and Fernanda Vasquez and Michelle Vasquez and Jolene Vasquez. Lots of Vasquez here. Come on up and grab our chuppah, which is up against the back corner there. The parents come and stand behind your kids, and the teachers are going to bring the chuppah. When do we stand under a chuppah usually? At a wedding, at a Jewish wedding, we stand under a chuppah as those two people standing under the chuppah dedicate their lives to one another, exchanging vows, promising to love one another and to care for one another. Well, why are we standing under a chuppah tonight? Because this, in a sense, is a dedication to Jewish learning, a promise to receive words of Torah and to hold them
lovingly near our hearts. That's what the meaning of this ceremony is all about. Karma, do we have the blessing? Where's Karma? I think she went to get the blessing. So since this is a very special occasion, and while we're waiting for Karma to bring the blessing, what do we say at all special times? We say a Shehechianu prayer, which is a prayer that thanks God for giving us life, for sustaining us through life, and for bringing us and allowing us to celebrate this happy time or this happy occasion. So go find Karma. So let's sing the Shehechianu. We were going to do this last, but we're waiting for a special prayer. So let's sing Shehechianu. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Amen. Once again, a big amen. Let's hear you. We thank God for bringing us to this special moment. Now, even though some of you have been here at our school for a couple of years now, we never got a chance to mark officially your beginning, your launch into Jewish education. So it's so wonderful to have you up here in front of the congregation now and to have you with your parents. Because you know what? Jewish learning doesn't just happen here at Temple. It's not just something that happens on Friday night or Sunday morning or on Shabbat, the day of Saturday. It happens in our homes. It happens at the holidays. It happens every day in the lessons that we teach and that we model for our family. So we thank you, parents, for partnering with us, for being also teachers of Torah and passing down and sharing this ancient wisdom with your children.
So we had a little problem with our copier, so what we're going to do is we are going to try and read this together because they have better eyesight than I did. But I will
They
do
need
it
really good
with
sight.
Source of all knowledge, teacher of Israel and all the world, as our children begin their Jewish education, we pledge to foster the growth of their spirit through wisdom, worship, and deeds of justice and kindness. As our mothers and fathers have done in every age, we bring our children to your house to study our law, to be among those who seek to know your ways and to follow the path of your mitzvot. We pray that our children will grow in heart and mind. May the story of our people inspire them. May the truths of Torah guide them. And may the grandeur of the prophetic words of truth and righteousness enter their spirits and be for them an everlasting blessing. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. And everyone says,
Amen. And speaking of partnership, it's students and its parents rabbis and educators, but it's also our very special teachers and our madrachim, our teachers' assistants, who are here every Sunday so lovingly teaching our students, modeling Jewish values for them, singing and dancing and making learning here at Temple Israel meaningful and fun. So we have a special certificate and a special gift for each of our students to take home. I'm going to call your name one at a time and step forward and receive your certificate from me and your gift from Karma. You know, once upon a time we used to give little paper Torahs that they were about that big. And they had the whole Torah it was a real, well, it wasn't real, it was on paper and it was printed, but it had all the words of Torah. And we realized that they were very special, but they ended up in a drawer. So, and then they were only made in China. But now we have something a lot more fun and something a lot more warm and something we get to cuddle and keep on our bed, which is this Torah. Where's that made? I'm not even going to look where it's made. In Israel, right? It's made in Israel. For Razel Vasquez. Here you go. Welcome. And go on down and get your Torah. You can follow Razel. Caleb Thomas, brand new student in our school. Here you go. Here you go. There you go. Alev. New to Stockton, welcome. Kira Spagnola. Here you go. And Hannah Conroy. You know what, Hannah? I knew your mom when she was your age. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, right now we're going to do something very special and a little bit different. What's one of the longest running favorite television game shows of all time? Jeopardy! Well, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're not playing Jeopardy. That's because we are playing Jeopardy! Let's have our contestants join us on the bima. Introductory music. Ladies and gentlemen, let us meet our contestants for tonight's game. A recently retired school teacher from Stockton, California. Welcome, Stacy Sims. A recently married accountant, also from Stockton, California, Courtney Guasta. Courtney, I understand you married into a well-known Stockton family.
I did.
Oh, welcome. And a middle schooler from Lodi, California.
Galt!
What?
Galt!
Oh, excuse me, from Galt, California. Everyone, welcome, Jordan Gold. Now, as you know, when we play the game, you'll choose from one of our 5 categories. Tonight we're playing times and seasons, candles and such, Hanukkah history, blessings, and tradition. And as you might have guessed, it's all about Chanukah. So we're testing our Hanukkah knowledge, and I invite everyone who's in the audience to follow along. You can see the board on the screen. Please don't call out the answer, but if you know it, say it in your head. And feel proud of all your Hanukkah knowledge. And if you don't know it, well, it's a great time to learn. Now, as you know, if you answer a question correctly, you get to pick the next category and also the 100, 200, the level that you want to challenge yourself at. Now, I'm not quite sure how to begin this game, but I think we're going to begin with Jordan, since she's our youngest student, although I really don't think she needs a handicap.
Yeah, I do.
And your answer, we remind you, needs to be in the form of a question. So Jordan, pick a category and a level.
Candles and such.
Candles and such for?
100.
For 100. On the 4th night of Hanukkah, you would light this many candles. Oh, which one was first? I'm looking that way, so tell me which one. Lindy, you're the, which one was first? Stacy. On the 4th night of Hanukkah, you would light this many candles.
What is 5?
What is 5? That is correct. Yes. 100 points.
Let's try tradition for 100.
Tradition for 100.
Oops,
Up,
that's
up, up.
blessing.
Hang on. Click too fast. The letters on the dreidel stand for this Hebrew phrase. Which one was first?
But the rules of the game is you have to wait for him to say the question and then you light up.
Okay.
But Jordan, you were first.
What is Nes Gadol Hayasham?
What is Nes Gadol Hayasham? That is correct.
Yay!
Oops. Jordan, next question.
Times and seasons.
For 100.
100, yeah.
100. Hanukkah lasts for this many nights.
Courtney.
What is 8?
What is 8? Yes. Yes, you get the points.
Let's do tradition for 400.
Traditions
Whoa.
for 400. In Israel, the dreidel has one different letter. What is the letter and what is the Hebrew word that it stands for?
Stacy.
It's what is the letter Pei, and it stands for Po.
Yes. Because when we say Nes Gadol Hayasham, or Nun Gimel He Shin on the dreidel here, outside of the land of Israel, it means a great miracle happened
There.
But if you live in Israel, you wouldn't say there, you would say a great miracle happened here. Yes. Next question.
Let's try Hanukkah history for 100.
Hanukkah history for 100. The name of the ruler who suppressed the Jews in the Hanukkah story.
Stacy.
I
I
seriously
know,
thought.
but you have to answer. You have to wait until the question's asked.
Because I saw her light up. Okay. Who was Antiochus?
Who is Antiochus? Yes, that is correct.
Okay, let's try blessings for 100.
Blessings for 100. Sing or recite the first blessing for the lighting of the Hanukkah candles. Jordan.
Jordan.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'hadlik ner shel Hanukkah.
Yes! Yes! Very good. Very good. You get the point. So you get the next question.
Times and seasons for 300.
Times and seasons for 300. Hanukkah begins on the 25th day of this Hebrew month. Stacy.
What is Kislev?
What is Kislev? That's correct. Very good. Remember, we celebrate all our holidays on the Hebrew calendar, and Hanukkah falls in the month of Kislev tonight. The first candle of Hanukkah is the 25th of Kislev. Next question.
Let's try candles and such for 200.
Candles and such for 200. The helper candle is known as?
Courtney.
What is the shamash?
What is the shamash? That's correct. Next question, Courtney.
Let's continue with candles and such. Let's go 500.
From what direction do we place the candles on the Chanukah, and from what direction do we light the
Jordan.
candles? Jordan.
For the placing, we do from right to left, and for the lighting, we do from left to right.
That's correct. In the direction of Hebrew, we place the candles one more each night, but we light the new candle first, so we light them from left to right. Very good, Jordan. Next question.
Answer it as a question.
Hanukkah history 200.
Many Jews became Hellenizers under the rule of this king.
Beep. Time's up.
Anyone from the studio audience? Let's see the answer. Who is Alexander the Great, who first came into the Middle East in the year 332 BCE. Next question. Back to Jordan.
Times and seasons 200. You gotta make it even.
The Hanukkah should be lit at this time.
Courtney.
What is after sunset?
What is at sundown? We'll take that answer. Make sure you hold your button up so we can see it. Next question. Courtney.
Times and seasons for 400.
On Shabbat, we light the Chanukah on Friday night before this, and on Saturday night after this.
Jordan.
No.
Yes, Courtney.
What is before the Shabbat candles and after the Havdalah candles?
Very good, Courtney. On a roll. Next question.
Let's finish out times and seasons for 500.
Hanukkah is placed in the window to fulfill this mitzvah. This is a hard one, ladies and gentlemen. Anyone out there? Stacy?
What is sharing with the world?
That's kind of... It's in different wording, but it's pretty much the meaning of it. Let's take a look in the answer on the board. Pirsu me hanes, which means to advertise the miracle. That's why we put the Chanukiah in the window so everyone can see. I think she gets the point. How about you? Yes, yes, yes.
You.
But let's learn the Hebrew. Pirsu me.
Piercing.
Ha.
Ha.
What was it? The hanes, right? The miracle.
Nes.
Hanes. As in nes gadol. Nes is a miracle. Next question.
Let's try Hanukkah history for 300.
Judah Maccabee's father was this man.
Who is Mattathias?
Who is Mattathias?
I don't think that's your Hebrew name, buddy.
This is Stacy's son, Matthew. If you didn't know that one, we'd kick you right off the beat.
He would disown me.
I know. Next question. Stacy.
Tradition for 500.
What is the original purpose of giving gelt as a gift? Another interesting one and a hard one.
Jordan.
Share the riches.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
You know what?
Wow.
Take it.
Our judges backstage have said that that answer is acceptable because it's to allow the poor to afford to buy Hanukkah candles. So sharing the wealth, very good. Next question.
Your turn.
Blessings 400.
Blessings for 400. Lighting the candles and saying the blessings. This one comes first.
Jordan.
What is the Lahadli Ner Shel Hanukkah? I don't know what it's called.
Meaning.
Lighting the candles of Hanukkah.
Yeah, but what do you do first?
Say the blessings.
Yes, that is the correct answer. We say the blessing first, and then we light the candle. Which is different than Shabbat candles, where we light them first and then say the blessing. Next question.
Hanukkah history 400.
The story of the miracle of the oil comes from this book. What is the Talmud?
Okay.
It is not in the Torah. The story of the miracle comes from the Talmud. Courtney, ask the next question.
I'll do Hanukkah history for 500.
The history of the Maccabean revolt is recorded in this text, different than the last question.
Oh, never mind.
What is the Book of Maccabees? The Book of Maccabees, one of these ancient texts that didn't get included in the Torah and is collected in a collection called the Apocrypha, the Book of Maccabees. That's where we get the history, not the story about the light, the oil, but the history. Okay. Stacy, ask the next question.
Tradition 200.
The popular Hebrew folk song that translates to dreidel, spin, spin, spin. Jordan.
What is Sevivon Sof Sof Sof?
Yes, correct answer. Next question, Jordan.
Candles and such 400.
The Hanukkah candles may not be used for this.
Jordan, ask him
What
a question.
is reading by light?
Very good. What is anything but fulfilling the mitzvah of lighting the lights? You know, when we light the Chanukah, it brings a lot of light into the room. But you can't use that light to read a magazine or the newspaper because that would be taking away from the specialness of the candles. That would be turning this holy thing into a tool, a utilitarian thing. So you need to read by the light. You have to have another light on in the room. Very good. Ask the next question.
Candles and such 300. Clear it off.
The difference between a menorah and a Chanukiah.
Courtney.
What is all Hanukkah are menorah, but not all menorah are Hanukkah based on the number of candles?
Yes.
Wow.
What is, there are only 7 lights in a menorah, but a Chanukiah has 9 lights, 8 for the 8 nights of Hanukkah, and that shamash, which you answered before, the helper candle, for a total of 9.
9.
Next question.
Let's do tradition for 300.
When playing the dreidel game, this is what each of the letters on the dreidel indicate you do.
Jordan.
What is Gimel take all, Shin put one in, Nun take nothing, and Hey take half?
Correct answer.
You can see in our dreidel contest later, our dreidel tournament.
I think we have a dreidel champ right here. Next question.
Blessings 300.
The blessing is added on the first night of Chanukah. This blessing.
Jordan.
The Shehechianu.
That's correct. On the first night of Hanukkah only, we add to the other two blessings the Shehechianu for special times and seasons. Next question.
Blessings 200.
How many blessings are recited over the candles on the third night of Hanukkah?
Courtney.
What is 1?
Jordan.
What is 2?
What is 2? Each night of Hanukkah, we do say the Lahadlik Ner and She'asa Nisim Lavotenu for all the nights. We're learning. Jordan.
Okay.
Last question, Jordan.
Too many options.
This is included in the Amidah prayer during Hanukkah. Another very difficult question for many. Oh, I see your light.
I've seen it in the Siddur before.
Yes?
This one's hard.
Anyone out in the studio audience know the answer? What gets added to the Amidah prayer during Hanukkah?
This is included in the Amidah.
No wonder it's a 500.
What is the Al HaNisim? A prayer about Nisim means Nes, Nisim, miracles. Al HaNisim. Well, let us see where we're at. I do believe our winner tonight is Jordan! Our youngest contestant. But let's give a big hand for all of our contestants. You did a wonderful job on it. And our helpers, come on up.
And we want to invite hello to anyone in our adult choir and all our kids from our Learning Lab school. Come up, meet us, say hello to us before we have dinner. All right, everybody, please join us for Nes Gadol Hayasham. It's on your song sheet. It goes in a round, so you can keep singing it over and over. It's number 5. Nes Gadol Hayasham.
No, you gotta listen, guys. Nes Gadol Hayasham. Oh, wait, you're right, that'll be too high. Try it there. Nes Gadol Hayasham. Nes Gadol.
Nes Gadol Hayasham,
Yarrow of the famous singing trio Peter, Paul, and Mary. He was commissioned to write it for a UJA campaign. And it's a beautiful song, obviously tied into the theme of Chanukah. Don't let the light go out. For centuries, we as a people have been lighting the lights of Chanukah, lighting the lights of Shabbat over and over again, even in times of persecution, even when it was dangerous to do so, because our values, our identity as a Jewish people is so precious and so important to us that we hang on tightly to our traditions. We teach them to our children. We light the Chanukah and we put it in the window proudly. And that's what this song is all about. It reminds us what Chanukah is all about. So let's sing together. Don't let the light go.
Light one candle for the Maccabee children, with thanks that their light didn't die. Light one candle for the pain they endured, when their right to exist was denied. Light one candle for the terrible sacrifice justice and freedom demand. And light one candle for the wisdom to know when the peacemaker's time is at hand. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. Light one candle for the strength that we need to never become our own foe. Light one candle for those who are suffering the pain we learned so long ago. Light one candle for all we believe in, that anger not tear us apart. And light one candle to bind us together with peace as the song in our heart. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. What is the memory that's valued so highly that we keep alive in that flame? What's the commitment to those who have died when we cry out they've not died in vain? We have come this far, always believing that justice will somehow prevail. This is a burden and this is a promise, and this is why we will not fail. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. Don't let the light go out. Don't let the light go out. Don't let the light go out.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us with our program. Is anybody hungry? hungry by any chance? Aren't you hungry? Well, let's try and do this. Oh, come on up.
Yes, I can do it.
Lindy has some announcements.
The announcements are that after we eat around 6, in about 20 minutes from now, the Judea shop will be open. Deborah, Wonders, Deborah, raise your hand. Because I know you people have some things they wanted to get, so that'll be
After
open for
dinner.
us. After dinner, let us give her a chance to eat. And everybody has a table. The names are all on the tables. If you made a reservation, you should be on the tables. And then if you came without a reservation, the 2 long tables in the middle against the window, please make yourself comfortable there. Yeah. And just also feel free to that, even if you're at a table with your name at it, to be able to move around at some point. We want to make sure that everyone has a space first, and then you can move around later on. And there will be latkes that will be coming to your table, and there are desserts out in the gallery.
And there's going to be a dreidel contest.
There's going to be a dreidel contest.
Which we'll announce also at the end of, when most people are finished eating. It'll be over in Rosenberg.
Bring your song sheet with you to your table. We're going to, the Hanukkah blessing is on it, and when you get to your table, let's try and get there nice and quietly and quickly. We will sing a song and do our Hanukkah blessings, and then we light our Hanukkahs.
All
Okay?
together.
All together. So let's go on over to
So
the
let's
tables.
head to the tables.
And goodbye to those watching us online.
No.
Chag Sameach.
No.
Oh, not
They're joining
goodbye.
us. Not
they're
goodbye to
joining
those
us.
online. You're
I'm
joining us
sorry.
to light the Hanukkah.
You're joining us. Don't go anywhere.
Let's all eat them up. Let's all eat them up.
Everyone, please take a seat and settle in. But don't start eating till after we light our Chanukiah. Plural Chanukiot. Let's light. Unless you want to do mouths or...
Okay, our Hanukkah blessing is number 12. So light your shamas. Not your candles yet. We're going to say the blessings first. And let's try and do it all together. Everyone got a shamas lit? Okay. Deborah, can you have your table light up their shamas, Deborah and Beth and those, you guys lighting?
I want us all to try and be as quiet as possible so that we can do this with intention. As we get ready to light the lights, this is one of my favorite moments of the year, to look around the room and to see so many families here together in our community, our Kehila Kedoshah, lighting our Chanukah menorah, our Chanukah together, and bringing in this holiday, this special time with blessing. So let's do the blessing. It looks like everyone's ready. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner Chanukah. And I'm moving down the key for the second and third blessing. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asa nisim lavoteinu bayamim hahem bazman hazeh. Because it's the first night, we add Shehechianu. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. One more Hanukkah song. Everyone put your right hand in the air. Everyone put your left hand in the air and say, I like to live in America.
I like to live in America.
No, I'm not kidding. Say, I like to live in America.
I like to live in America.
Now, say that in your head while you clap that with your hands. 1, 2, 3, go. Uh-oh. Just once. But we're going to do that pattern. I like to live in America. 4 times in the beginning of the song and twice in the middle. Are you ready? Put your hands up. 1, 2. You know what to do. Go! Not by might and not by numbers, but by spirit alone shall we all live in peace.
It's not before if you need it.
Not by might and not by power,
Not by power.
but by spirit alone
Ruach.
shall we all live in peace. Clap 2 times, go! The children sing, the children dream, but their tears may fall, and we'll hear them call, and another song will arise. Another song will arise. Another song will rise.
Not by might.
Not by might Chag Sameach, everyone. Enjoy your meal. Oh, let's make a motzi, everyone. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Enjoy your meal. We'll bring out the latkes.